coming through. Pay attention, everyone. Now, I know that tonight is Boyle's big night. But let's forget about that completely for a moment.
That was a scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Season 1, Episode 13, The Bet. And this is 99 WAP, the Watch-Along podcast. My name is Ricky, this is Andy, and she is Kay. Let's get started. Thank you so much for being here. As you know, we're a new podcast, so a like, a rating, a review, those things go a long way, and we really appreciate if anyone does that. No. Our Discord is open for a conversation. Find the links in the description. And our Patreon, you can start supporting the show for only $1. Actually, I was thinking of something, I don't know if we should talk about it now, but maybe a new tier for Patreon. All the video clips have like a library of books behind it. I thought if you're a wet-ass patron and you put the $5, maybe you get to name a book. And on every clip, your book name. It could be whatever you want. It could be your name or it could be another title.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry.
Because he doesn't
watch the episode. If you've watched this episode, and you're not just listening somewhere, there's a video aspect and there's a little it's like our video clips are played in a library. Oh. And behind the video, there's books.
See, because I listen to it. I have so much time. That's the problem. I can't always watch it.
What's the platform? Apple Podcast? It's
actually on every platform.
But where do you listen?
Spotify.
Spotify? Mm-hmm. You just don't do the video?
No.
Okay. Hell no.
I don't mean like hell no. I just mean like I'm also doing other stuff. Who watches videos constantly?
I do.
At least have it with the video so you can look to it every now and again.
Even now with a full-time job?
I watch it on Friday, after Friday. Like, because
on your lunch break.
Until like 12. I come home Friday evening, Saturday and Sunday.
Opens up a bottle of wine, pours a big glass, and enjoys an episode.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Even if you don't do any of those support things, we love that you're just pressing play and enjoying us here. All right, this episode, written by Laura McCreary, who wrote fan favorite The Vulture, and she is the one that produced about half of Fresh Off the Boat, which is a favorite for me and Kay. Yeah. And is directed by Julian Farino, who basically only directed this episode of the entire series, but he did a bunch of episodes of Ballers and Entourage.
Oh, nice.
Directing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm a little afraid because this is the 13th episode.
Oh. And it's Friday. Oh, it's not Friday.
It's Friday when it goes live.
It's Friday when it goes live.
That makes it a Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
It's not the 13th day, but 13th, Friday the 13th episode.
I do hear something coming from the other room. I don't
worry about that.
Probably just ignore it, right?
Yeah.
We try to don't even think
about it. The
door
is locked. I doubt anything can get in there without an axe or something.
Shouldn't be a problem.
The rating on this episode, IMDb. Would you be surprised to know?
Is it lower?
Than
the usual. Is it lower than the usual? The average?
No. This is the highest rated episode that we have seen so far on IMDb.
Surprising.
Super surprising. But this one was rated an 8.7, well above the season average, and of course it's the highest rated one we've seen. But I don't know. I was trying to like reverse analyze, like why do people like it? But this is like
because there's a horse in it.
It's the bet. Oh, there is a nice horse in it, but it's a bet that was set up on the first episode. It's like one of the first romance. Maybe people are dying for the romance,
maybe.
You know?
Maybe. Are you guys a fan into like shows that have like the romance stuff like that?
It depends.
If I like the characters, I like to see them romance.
Like a Ross and Rachel type of thing. Are you guys fans of that?
I feel
won't they?
I feel like if it's comedy, romance is bound to happen. But if it's like a show like The Bear, I don't need no romance.
She's always talking about she doesn't want the bear to be in a romance.
I don't need no romance. He just needs to be.
But he's a good-looking man. You think he's not going to be able to find romance?
Save it for the bear spin-off show.
Oh, right.
I just need him to be by himself, cooking.
That's how you like your man.
It doesn't want to break the fantasy. Alright, anyways, I was surprised by the rating. Even though I did like the episode, we'll talk about our ratings at the end. You know, at the end of the episode, if you stick around, we will rate it from a 9.0 to a 9.9 on our personal rating scale. Every episode is a 9 or above. Anyways, let's talk about the episode. You ready? Cold open. Great cold open. I didn't know that Sergeant Peanut Butter was
A horse?
introduced so early in the series. It's season 1.
It is my great honor to present the Medal of Valor to Detective Charles Boyle and Sergeant Peanut Butter.
What do
I thought
you
it
mean?
was-
Sergeant Peanut Butter comes back?
Yeah.
When?
He's like a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something you're gonna love.
I don't remember that.
Hey,
Yeah,
dog.
he has bad memories.
How many
of
times
the
have you seen the
show.
series? Just one?
I maybe don't see the first season as often as I've seen the other seasons.
But I think he appears in another season.
I thought he appeared in several like running gags.
Yeah.
Like he's a constant bane on Boyle, but I might be wrong.
I think you guys are wrong,
Okay,
and I'm willing to bet my life on it.
you heard it here. Andy bets his soul on it.
Well, I didn't say so. I just said life.
Okay.
Just in case. Whatever. But anyways, I don't think anything's going to kill me right now. In
Right.
this 13th episode, Friday the 13th.
Why would it?
No, not at all.
So Charles is getting a Medal of Valor, and it's pretty nice. He has this little walking cane. You know, it's very prestigious event, and then of course Sergeant Peanut Butter also gets the Medal of Valor. Kind of takes away a little bit from it. Which
Did
is
they
funny.
say why he got the Medal of Valor?
They did not.
The horse?
I thought they did. I just didn't write it down.
I do not remember them saying he.
Yeah, I don't
why.
think they said it. What do
It's
you
just
think
he
would
also got it.
I think they did.
I think it's a huge bummer for Boyle. Like obviously he took a bullet in a split moments decision,
get? Yeah.
and then I thought it was pretty funny though when he's like, well, at least he said Boyle first. Holt's like, at least he said Boyle first, and then he's like, that's because Peanut Butter outranks him.
Charles is getting the same medal as a horse.
At least Boyle was announced first.
Because the horse outranks him. This is amazing.
That's enough, Peralta. This is a huge honor, and nothing can take that away from him.
The horse is pooping on the stage.
Also, I like those little white police gloves
Yeah.
they wear. I don't know what the tradition is of that or where it comes from,
I didn't
but
just dress uniforms. I mean, maybe there's a tradition, maybe, probably. But
I was a police cadet and I also had white gloves. But I don't remember
in
why.
school?
you were what?
A
A police-
police cadet.
So you're Popo?
Damn, you better be careful what you say around the popo.
I didn't know that. Was that like, were you going to be a cop for real?
No. Like in high school, you have to join like a club, right? Like you have to be, what is it, Girl Scout, Boy Scout, and I just chose
Police.
because I didn't want to.
Why didn't you mention that on the
Yeah.
episode where
I don't know, I guess
Gina
I
was
I
talking
guess
to
I
the
just
kids?
thought about it now.
5 or 6 episodes ago,
Yeah.
Gina was talking. Well, Amy and
But like I wasn't in like academy. It was
Yeah.
in high school.
Right. I mean,
It's a little different though.
still a cab, I guess.
I guess.
ACAB. What's that?
Doesn't matter.
Don't know what he said. I just said yes.
I guess so.
Oh, cops are bastards.
I
Oh,
guess.
okay.
Oh.
Damn, Andy. Why are you trying to start shit? Why are you trying to start stuff on here, dude? All right. So after the title, we see the bet reintroduced.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
been, I think they haven't talked about it for maybe 10 episodes or 12 episodes. But
Yeah.
that little, like, bring you up to speed
I
with
totally
Terry Crews
forgot
or stuff.
about it.
What bet? What are you guys talking about?
Seriously? The bet? They've been keeping score all year. It comes up all the time. What are you doing all day?
Nothing. Why? You want to hang out?
You did?
I mean, like, I guess, like, I thought it was just gonna be an ongoing bet,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and I forgot that, like, oh, this is why they went on a date.
Yeah. I thought it was funny because obviously it's been a while since they air it and they want to make sure the audience is up to speed.
Mm-hmm.
So they have Terry like tell Hitchcock like
Oh, yeah.
they're always talking about this is always coming up. And he's like, "What do you do around here?"
Is it-
Why? Do you want to hang
He's
out?
like, "Nothing. Why?" I thought that was awesome.
Oh, it's good.
That might be my joke of the ep. I know it's
Really?
early,
It's
but
very early.
the
I thought
ep
it was
didn't.
funny.
Though the ep had a bunch of funny parts, but no like banger
Really?
jokes.
I laughed at a couple.
Yeah, I laughed at a couple. The one here that might be mine is when Holt is asking everybody, "Hey, we have to go honor Charles tonight for drinks."
At the bar, yeah.
And then Gina's like, "Well, is Sergeant Peanut Butter gonna be there?"
Attention. After today's shift, I'd like everyone to join me at the bar for drinks in honor of Detective Boyle and his Medal of Valor.
Oh my God, is Peanut Butter gonna be there? That horse is a damn hero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that one down too.
Yeah.
And did you hear his answer?
Yeah, he was like, he's being feted by the United Nations.
I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, that was really good. Which that might be my joke of the night.
That one was great too.
Yeah.
I think I really like that one too. And is it joke of the night or joke of the ep officially?
What is the joke of the egg?
Jump on the egg?
Joke of the night.
What?
I said joke of the egg.
All right. Also, right before that, when we get to see the
Flashback on
the
how
bet
it
takes
happened.
place, which we
Yeah.
never got to see in the 1st episode, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And Boyle was talking him
I
out
thought
of
that was
putting his
really
car.
funny.
Kay doesn't know all of these actors in the USA, but she knows Neil Patrick Harris.
That car is your superpower. Thor would never wager his hammer. Neil Patrick Harris would never wager his showmanship. Losing that car will be the worst thing in the world for you.
Yes.
So I was wondering if you like that joke. I thought it was funny, but
Yeah, I thought it was
he's
funny.
like, I forgot the first example, but he's like, Neil Patrick Harris wouldn't bet his showmanship.
Yeah.
I thought that was good.
But I like how
That
he
car's
called
your
the car.
superpower.
Yeah, car magnet. You kiss 6 girls.
There's like 6 girls in there.
Weird. But I didn't know, like, in the end, Terry kind of did come up with the date idea, though.
Terry did?
Yeah, because she was just saying that, like, what's your worst thing that could happen to you? It's like, oh,
Being one of the girls.
being one of the girls in the car. And then Terry's like, well, okay, so for Amy, like, yeah, she has to go on a date with Jake. I didn't even notice.
Well, what's the worst thing in the world for you, Santiago?
Being one of those girls in Jake's car.
Okay. Then it is settled. If Peralta loses, Santiago gets his car. If Santiago loses, she goes for a date in said car.
Pulling the love strings.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Terry loves love.
He's a little Cupid.
I thought it was Jake all along. That he was like, you have to go on a date with me, but no, it was Terry.
Guess it would have been kind of weird if it would have been.
Right, if he would have brought it up.
If he would have brought it up.
It would have been weird. He could have planted Terry to do it. So that,
Inception style?
yeah, like, man, I don't know, maybe. I was thinking more like, yo, Terry, you think you
Oh.
4:30, Holt talks about how they've been doing exemplary work.
This friendly competition has led to you and Santiago putting in more hours and arresting more perps, especially this last week.
They've been arresting more people. They've been putting in more hours. And I started thinking, like, if you're getting that many people, you know what I mean? You might be cutting some corners. You know, you might be doing something like a Home Depot parking lot raid. You know what I mean? How can you get that many?
I feel like Amy probably wouldn't, but Jake would.
I think from what we've seen so far, if there's anybody that would maybe
Skip a couple steps.
fudge up some of the charges a little bit, I think I wouldn't put it past Jake.
I was kind of thinking, like, the last thing I want is police officers fighting to get more arrests.
Yeah. Well, that's the American system right there, buddy.
Soon after this, we see that Boyle is losing his filter.
Gina, you're just trying to hurt me to distract yourself from your own internal pain. Also, you should use less conditioner because this is a flat mess.
I do that.
The meds. I thought that was a funny running thing.
I thought that was a funny thing in the elevator. I'm worried you don't find me interesting.
I'm worried you don't find me interesting. I'm gonna pretend someone texted me.
So I'll pretend to get a text. Bloop.
Bloop.
That was really good.
Yeah.
And I feel like his energy is totally different on the meds. He's like very calm.
Yeah.
He's like a calm presence, which I think is fun to see him like that. And he's still funny. Like, he doesn't need to be like that wiry, like weird
Yeah.
to like really have good hard-hitting jokes all episodes. I thought that was cool. All right. Is that what you wanted to talk about at 5:40? Because it's 6.
Yes, Boyle's truth bomb.
Oh, nice.
That and like I guess like Holt asking Gina to watch over him. And it's like, sure, I'd like to see you get punched.
He's going to say something to the wrong person and get himself punched.
Sure, I'd love to see Charles get punched.
Try again.
I will stop Charles from getting punched.
Try again, or he says.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny. I thought like every time he has like a truth bomb moment was really funny.
They were all fun.
It's like throughout the episode.
Yeah. I like, so right after that, Amy comes into the precinct huffing and puffing. I got the last one. I won on the buzzer. And then Jake very cockily says, bring in the boys.
Bring out the John.
Oh, no, you don't seem worried. Why aren't you worried?
Bring in the Johns! I ran a prostitution sting through Vice and arrested 30 guys for soliciting.
Bring out the Johns, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what is
It's
it?
like 30 of them.
30 of them, and then at least 10 of them are second offense, so it would be a
That
felony.
would be a felony.
Yeah.
But I was like, that timing. How long was that group of 30 guys plus police officers just
Waiting
waiting?
out there. Hey, it's Jake.
Hey,
Jake,
we've already talked about it.
Jake's a showman.
I like his celebration song and dance.
Oh, yeah, the confetti.
Amy loses!
Where did everyone get the confetti? It was so funny.
It was really funny.
Taxpayer dollars.
There's allowed to be some taxpayer dollars. Have fun in the office.
Oh my god, Jake's face when he was proposing was so annoying.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
Really?
What is he like?
I spent $1 whole on this ring. Will you go on the worst date ever with me? You have to say yes.
Yes.
What was it like?
Really funny. I don't know. She's just very annoying. He was like, I spent $1 on this ring. You have to say yes. He looks so annoying. I don't know why. Like if I was Amy, I would have punched him.
I mean, I feel like the bet was very heavily toward Santiago. Like, she would have gotten a brand new car out of it. Like, I mean, not a brand new car. New for her. New
for her, because it's kind of a bad car.
It's a
I think
beat-up
the
car.
joke is a beat
It
up
looks
car.
pretty cool though.
Right.
But it's an old car?
And then
He says that there's just stuff wrong with it. Like the window working and it smells bad.
and then he would still have to pay to take her on a date. Like, I feel like both ways he loses. But
I think he likes more of the what is it? The fun of this
Right.
thing rather than
and
getting
he was being
something.
very cocky, like, oh, I'm not gonna lose anything. But
And I mean, I'm
even
sure
though it was close.
I'm sure like Amy doesn't even want the car. She just wants to win.
Yeah, you think she really would have kept the car? I don't think she would have kept the car. That's weird, right?
Maybe she would. I don't know. It's a bet.
I guess, but I still wouldn't. If I bet somebody something as big of a car, I don't think I'd keep it. If it was my friend.
I feel like I feel bad.
it-
If we bet it and you lose your car to me, I couldn't take that from you. I feel because what are you gonna
I don't
make him
know.
buy a brand new car?
I don't know if you want that car.
Why?
Oh, she got a brand new car. Now it's time to dunk on the old one.
Once the 99 WAP check start hitting,
No.
brand new car.
Amen.
So after the celebration, he goes to pick up Amy. And what do you think of her dress?
Happy?
Oh, yeah. You look like every girl at every bat mitzvah I ever had a crush on. Let's see the bow. Just like Jenny Gildenhorn.
It's not as funny
Maybe
as
prom.
him.
I thought it was cute.
Like a prom dress.
It looked like a prom dress. I think that was the point.
Her
I
hair
think
looks really nice throughout the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Him in the tux and the shorts was funny.
Yeah, that was.
Here I come.
Nice shorts.
Thank you. Believe it or not, they were not very expensive.
That was like funny.
Yeah.
Also, I thought he was saying like when he was like calling her out for, I guess like when he was picking her, I thought he was saying Jake time, and I had to replay. I was like, oh, he's saying daytime. He's like daytime, Amy.
Oh,
together.
when he's
Amy Santiago! Date time! Time to date!
Yeah, I thought he was saying Jake time. I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought her outfit was kind of cute. I guess it's weird to go out in a prom outfit on a first date, but I thought it was pretty not that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, his outfit was the weird one.
My joke of the end was here.
Oh, what's that?
It was in the end where he says like, it was very cheesy, but I laugh out loud because it was so cheesy, because it's so funny. He was like, no matter what happens, you can't fall in love with me.
You know the rules. The date starts now and ends at midnight. I decide what you wear, what you eat, and where we go. Oh, and there is one more rule. No matter what happens, you're not allowed to fall in love with me.
Won't be a problem.
Oh yeah, I wrote that one down
That was
too.
so funny.
There is one rule, or there is one other rule.
Yeah.
I did laugh at that one too. I like that one.
Next.
So next we're at the party. They're honoring Boyle, and
He drops another truth bomb.
he drops a truth bomb on who?
The lieutenant or the
bad breath.
the commissioner. I don't know what it is.
Your medal was well deserved.
Thank you, sir. Your breath is terrible.
Charles, can I speak with you?
Yeah, you got bad breath. they're introduced to Terry's wife.
Captain, I'd like you to meet my wife, Sharon.
Oh, it's so wonderful to meet you. I've heard such great things about you.
And you.
Yes.
First time we see Terry's wife.
First time.
And
I
Holt.
feel like I know her from somewhere.
Definitely the show. She's in multiple seasons. But Holt throws a couple wrenches in the relationship starting here, and he gets out of the awkward situation by
using
Boyle's technique.
Did what? Are you back in the field?
Oh, I've caused a problem. I think I am getting a text message. Bloop.
And doing still the same bloop.
So
Yeah,
funny.
he still does a bloop. Like, it totally worked. The bloop, like, you think it wouldn't. It was like, bloop. Or maybe it's just like you're so awkward, like, there's nothing, you can't do anything else, just at least everyone knows what you're doing there. So, Terry gets flustered trying to explain, and then you see him down his brown. He takes a full drink down. Did you guys see that?
Oh, damn. She called me Terrence. I'm doomed.
I didn't clock it. Yeah.
He controls his brown, but Terry, I've seen a short on YouTube or whatever that he doesn't drink. He's not a drinking guy.
Also tea.
He's yeah, for sure. Well, I doubt it was alcohol. I don't know how many times he had to do that, but I just thought Terry's a cool dude. He doesn't drink, so he doesn't like, do ads for alcohol or gambling, because he just doesn't do it.
Right.
I mean, if you don't do it, it's not your part of your image.
Yeah, but they'll still offer it to you, and they'll still be like, you still make money from it. But he's
if you don't
a stand-up
drink,
dude.
But like,
but we don't know that. We don't know if he does or
but
doesn't
like, if
drink.
you're a fan, or like, I guess like if you
Yeah.
kind of like know a little about him, you wouldn't want him to do that.
Because he could have done an alcohol, like maybe one of the skinny ones that don't have like calories or something.
Or like non-alcoholic, could have been the face for Hamilton's tequila.
Alcohol. Maybe.
We could be the faces for any of those.
Any alcohol.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. If anybody's watching.
Do we have an email they can reach us at?
Yeah.
Did you create one? What 99?
Just make a comment.
Just make a comment.
No, alcohol companies don't want to make a comment. They want to tell you, like, on the side.
I'm sure they can find the way. If they want to, they can find the way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hey, drop it through the usual connects.
All right, Jake and Amy show up at the party. Jake has a big crappy date planned. He tells Boyle about it, and Boyle drops another truth bomb.
Oh yeah.
Jake, do you know why little boys pull little girls' pigtails on playgrounds?
Because they're so easy to grab. They're just begging to be pulled.
Because they like the girls, and that's the only way they know how to get their attention.
What are you saying?
All of this teasing, this elaborate date, somewhere down deep, you like Amy.
I do like that one. I feel like another candidate for Joke of the Night. We do get the, like, how much money are you spending on this? And Jake is like, only $1,400, but it's on credit cards. So it's like $5 for 2,000 years.
Oh my god.
$5 a month for 2,000 years.
He was even renting a a tiger cub.
Sir, I'm right in the middle of this date and I cannot reschedule. I have far, far too many non-refundable deposits. I'm renting a tiger cub by the hour.
For what?
Don't even know. Waiting for inspiration.
What are you using it for? I don't know yet.
I don't know.
Waiting for inspirations. I'm renting a tiger cub by the hour. Honestly, a tiger cub is just cool. Like that. How can that be bad?
Yeah.
Because it's
Animal
an
cruelty.
animal cruelty. Yeah. It's weird. Also, I like when Amy was asking permission to go to the bathroom.
Permission to go to the bathroom.
Granted. First of 3, use them wisely.
It's like, you only have 3.
It's one of 3.
Yeah.
Use it wisely. I thought it was funny that we find out that he lives in his wife's new boyfriend's basement.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you just sit down and have a real conversation with her?
Okay, Boyle. You live in your ex-wife's new boyfriend's basement. I'm not taking advice from you.
Yeah.
That was
I'm ashamed of where I live.
that made me kind of sad.
That was one of my jokes.
That made you laugh?
Yeah.
I felt like he didn't. I was like, oh.
I'm ashamed of my living situation.
But that was more comedically. Like he delivered it very.
I'm ashamed of my living situation.
But because he's now on like his medicine, that's why he's like that.
Oh
my god, another truth bomb that also made me laugh out loud.
So.
Another joke that when Boyle was talking to Hitchcock, he was like, I sometimes worry I'm going to become you.
I sometimes worry I'm going to become you.
And Hitchcock like, what?
He's like nodding. He's like, wait a second. That was pretty good.
That was so funny.
We find out why Rosa's a little worried about talking to Boyle, that he's going to drop a truth bomb about how much he loves her.
Yeah.
And Gina agrees to, like, keep him away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she shows up and, like, she goes to hide and he's like, where's Rosa? And he's like, she died 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Rosa?
Rosa died 8 years ago. Come on, let's get you a drink.
She's like, let's go have a drink. And then I was like, shouldn't be drinking with all those meds.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, you know, you control your brown, you do a little bit less, do a little less. It's okay.
It's okay? I thought it was, like, quite hard on the kidneys or the liver or whatever.
I mean, if you're like a little pussy.
I think we got it.
And he's badass, dude. And he's badass.
If you're a little push, then yeah, you got to.
So,
Holt making the situation worse again by going back
oh yeah,
to Terry and the wife.
I want you to know that this was not a spur of the moment.
And then Boyle stepping in and then hushing Holt. I thought that was really funny.
Oh, that was a little later.
That's a little later. This one was just
It's 14 and then 15.
Terry telling him that it was a spur of the moment thing.
It was an impulse decision.
Well, I guess I can understand that.
Sharon, I have to apologize. I want to assure you that the call to put Sergeant Jeffords back in the field wasn't a spur of the moment impulse decision. It's been in the works for a few months now.
And then Holt coming back. I just want you to know he's been working on this for months.
Yeah. That was funny. He's trying to help, but obviously making it worse is funny in very innocent ways. And the wife was like, well, I can understand that if it was spur of the moment. And it actually was both. Like,
yeah.
But I feel like regardless.
He was trying for months.
But I feel like regardless, he should tell his wife.
Sure.
He has kids.
Yeah, communication with the wife is very important. I'm agreeing
You
with
agree?
you
Oh?
there. So, right after that part, Gina's... well, Scully dances with Amy, and I thought that was kind of funny doing the Titanic jig. But then he asked Gina, and she's like, not even if it would cure cancer.
Darling, brief pause, duty calls.
Oh, thank God.
Gina, tag in?
No, not even if it would cure cancer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was a little sad, but funny. We go to the stakeout. Stakeout's a little sweet.
Talking about bad dates.
Final joke of the app.
Oh, at the stakeout?
Mm-hmm. His bag is 98% nuts.
Oh, well, that's the later stakeout. You're going a little bit ahead because of... But it's okay.
It says 1640 here.
Well, right now we're closer to 15.
Yeah, closer to 15.
14.
What?
Where
And
it's
then
now,
Boyle
again,
hushing.
Terry getting yelled at again.
Oh, I already skipped them.
And that's when Boyle jumps in.
Yeah, that's when Boyle jumps in.
We love your husband. He's a great cop. We will do anything to protect him. And you have incredibly attractive hands. And you! What the hell are you doing lying to your wife? Unless you want to end up moving into my ex-wife's new boyfriend's basement with me, you better man up.
We just went a little back into some.
Yeah. I do like the nut thing. It's like 98% fat-free or something like that.
Hey, will you grab the binoculars? They're in my stakeout bag.
Your stakeout bag is 98% nuts.
I get snacky. Besides, nuts are super healthy. They're like 0% fat.
Jake, that's not true at all. It's actually the opposite.
No, he said 98% nuts, the bag, but then he said he thinks it's 0% fat.
Oh, 0% fat. That vendor lied to me?
I thought that was so funny.
The nut vendor?
Yeah.
Yeah, nuts famously have high fat, but they're good fat or something.
Yeah, I think so.
We did skip over something. I just want to sneak back into it. We find out that his ex-wife boyfriend's name is Hercules.
If you ever keep anything from me again, I will leave you for this short, earnest man in his ex-wife's new boyfriend's apartment.
I know you're kidding, but Hercules is actually a very good landlord. Sometimes when they go on nice vacations, I'm allowed to use the hot tub.
Yeah? I didn't catch that.
That's such a funny... Hercules is a really good landlord. He lets me use a jacuzzi when they go on long vacations.
Oh, yeah.
He said sometimes.
Oh, yeah, sometimes. That was great. Oh, yeah, and I love... back to the nut scene. I'm sorry, I just didn't want to go past the... Jake saying that he gets snacky. I think saying that it gets snacky is so funny. I've said that before, and every time I see this episode, I start saying it for a while.
You didn't say it today when we were having all those snacks earlier.
I think I did say it.
Oh no, you texted me that.
We're getting snacky. Oh, I texted
Oh, that's what it is. You guys were texting me behind my back?
Yes.
Yeah. She hadn't arrived yet. It was just boy time. But she was on the way.
I gotcha.
So we also hear the story of why Jake loves his car, and it was pretty cool. His car story is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I wouldn't have bought the car in the spur of the moment like that.
I was 2 days out of the academy, super nervous. Saw this guy run out of a bodega clutching a bunch of cash, so I pursued him on foot. 11 blocks. Finally catch him, cuff him, throw him up against that car.
It's a very Jake thing.
It's kind of impulsive, but also like, that's the best day of your life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll buy that car. And it's a cool car. It's like a little muscle car. It's not like...
How much do you think that car was worth when he bought it?
Well, when he bought it, maybe 5,000.
I think he said 5,000, or did he say something like that?
5,000? That cheap?
It was an old car at that time. At that time, it was like it had to be maybe a 25-year-old car.
Oh.
And it was in good condition to be 5,000 because if in New York with the salt, like that, the rust is crazy.
The salt? The salt of New York?
When they put the salt on the roads to melt the ice.
Oh, they put salt on the road.
Northeastern
You
cars
didn't know there was a beach
go through a lot of damage.
under the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah, there's a nice
There's
beach.
a nice beach there.
Well, there is water.
Well, there is water. That is salt water. I'm not crazy.
You're nuts, dude.
Like the snot bender.
Oh, and we brought it back.
Also, for some reason, when I think about this scene where, like, I guess they were like throwing, like, peanuts in each other, I thought it was popcorn. I don't know why. In my mind, I thought it was popcorn, but it was nuts all along, I guess.
The kind of catching food thing has always been like, it's been a classic, like, oh, this girl is cool.
Yeah.
Thing,
like a flirty.
Right.
I
Like,
mean, he did kind of like
set
seem
it up.
like he did.
Oh,
Seem like
he liked it.
her.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
definitely thought about Boyle's statement when she caught all those peanuts or whatever.
Yeah, well, at this point, he had already also... Oh, no. Around this time is when he turns on the relief, too, from Holt.
Yeah.
I wrote down that the stakeout turned out to be kind of a cute date.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the stakeout, I thought it was funny when they actually see some movement and he has a plan. He's like, quick, give me the ring. And give me some nuts. I'm feeling snacky. Oh yeah, I'm snacky. It's like earlier they set up like, I get snacky, and then like they pay it off like 2 minutes later. It's so funny. Alright. Then they go down, they do their little acting. I feel like their acting was a little bit frivolous for the criminals. Like they could have just pulled out the guns on them.
Say goodbye to the ring and everything it represents.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, hey, stop yelling.
Hey, no one talks to Susan like that. And you know what? On the ground, NYPD!
You're under arrest!
Yeah.
But
they go
And then for the criminals, like, I'm glad that you guys are back together. I thought that was very random.
Sweetest criminal.
I'm sad y'all arrested me. I gotta say, I'm glad you're back together.
He's like, I'm not happy that I'm about to be going to jail for a long time, but hey, you guys... It's funny that they did it, but yeah, it didn't seem very believable. We go back to the party, and Boyle drops his truth bomb on Rosa that...
He didn't know who he was protecting.
He didn't know.
He
She
would have
doesn't
done
have
it.
to feel it wasn't about love.
Yeah.
Remember when I took those bullets for you?
Okay, let's do this. I think you're sweet.
I didn't know it was you. When I jumped in front of those bullets, I didn't know who I was protecting.
But then he also reveals that he didn't give up on her. I thought he did when he was going to that singles cruise, but he's like, you will love me, but it's because of something I do. And I was like, ooh, that's a little
And
odd.
spoiler alert, they don't.
Doesn't turn out good.
Doesn't turn out. They don't do it.
Eventually,
I mean, it turns out fine for both of them,
right.
but they don't.
But the love doesn't turn out.
Right.
And then why did Hitchcock go shirtless again? I forgot.
That was awesome. But before that, I just wanted to talk about how when Amy finds out that Jake turned down the
relief
forces. Yeah.
Like she kind of looks out and she's like,
I'm glad to see you two still work well together despite that ridiculous bet.
Thanks. Me too.
And I appreciate you turning down the relief team. I'm not sure they could have made that bust.
Yeah, right. The relief team.
it was like a little like wondering look.
Yeah. Well, because now, see, then starts the will they, won't they. And I don't know how much I love that in shows all the time, but it's fine. It's fine here.
But it's kind of like, it's just a reflection of life. Like, there's always will they, won't they, like...
I guess, but I feel like it's so frowned upon at work. I don't think it should be happening.
Whether it's
Maybe
frowned
I'm
upon or not,
stick in the mud.
You know what's more delicious? The forbidden fruit, Andy.
But it's not forbidden. It's just not.
Right, it's not good because then if you break up, it all happens. But
Yeah.
they definitely take it slow enough in the show.
I think
Yeah.
so.
And that's it's more like a flirty thing. But I guess being a show, we kind of know what's going to happen.
Right.
I didn't.
You didn't know?
I mean, like, I feel like, oh, it was cute. That's it.
I guess if you're trying to pre-analyze, just sit back and enjoy the ride, baby. And then, Jake ordered a stripper to come the day after.
Oh, yeah.
To embarrass Amy at work.
Oh no, I forgot to cancel.
For what?
Sir, you don't have to.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so.
And and he tries to block this. He tries to block. It's kind of weird. Like, why block it? Is he being a little jealous or something? I don't know. But then they reveal Hitchcock doesn't have a shirt on.
Hitchcock, what are you doing? I thought, aren't we all gonna? No?
Why don't you have a shirt on?
I thought we were doing
all
those
getting
shirts.
shirtless.
That was great. That was such a funny Hitchcock joke.
Are we closing?
What was your joke of the app? Was it the peanuts?
I did so many.
They were all okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought you had.
I thought I told you all 4.
Listen, that's another part.
Communication and listening. Okay, let's wrap it up. There's something in my eye.
Okay. Quick. Before we close the episode, we got to give our ratings.
I thought we closed the book on the episode.
Yeah, I thought we closed the book.
Let us close the book on the episode. And now we rate the episode, just like we always do by first closing the book.
You think we're supposed to rate it and then close the book?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Really?
I know we did it both. We've done it both ways. Doesn't matter.
All right.
So who wants to go first on this one?
So, I mean, I think...
Yeah, you go first because he went first last week.
Okay. I think, I don't know, it was a fine episode. I think I would give it maybe a 9.4. I don't think it was that great. It was a little bit
Remember,
low.
it's still above a 9.
Every episode's above a 9.
We're spending hours of our lives making this.
Yeah.
We love this show. Okay.
So, yeah, I'll give it a 9.4.
9.7.
Oh, that's pretty high.
I think like when I started the episode, I was like, no, I don't know. But then as it goes on, I was like, oh, it's kind of funny. I was like, oh, it's the episode where they kind of fall in love or like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
also
like
had
that.
to give it a little bit of a bump in
Mhm.
my rating because of how critical it is to the arc of the show.
Yeah.
But it had good gags, it had good parts. I think I would have given it probably a 9.4, 9.5. But I think I have to give it to a 9.6 because of its... Of course, we're talking minuscule things here. 9.4, 9.7, 9.6. That's our rating. Let's close the book on the ratings. Our rating book.
We gotta
And
close it.
do you have any action to share here?
No, I got nothing right now.
So this is the whole episode this week, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. If you listen to now, please consider dropping a like, maybe a sub, maybe a follow.
Maybe $1 and Patreon.
Or if you become a wet ass patron, you can see your name on every single clip to one of the sides. Just tell me which book you want to name around here. I don't know if it's on the screen right now.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Now, anyway, I'm gonna go take a look at what that sound is going on.
Should I stop the cameras or?
Oh, if you want to, I guess. I'm just gonna go take a look and see what's going on with
Better
that
just
sound.
stop them after. So, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Can I
Bye,
go-
everybody.
Can I go off screen or no?
Yeah, you can go off screen.
You go off screen. We're done recording. There's nothing on. It's just the 13th episode. It's not like.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take a quick shower too, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get naked, take a shower.
Go ahead. Go for it, dude.
I'm getting murdered.
Oh
no! A week without me, thought you'd forget. 2 weeks without me, and you still haven't joined the Patreon yet. Sergeant Peanut Butter. Now, welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. 99 wipe all I ever wanted. 99 wipe happy to watch again. 99 wipe meant to be shared with friends. Brooklyn 99 watch alone.
All right, ready?
I can imagine me running for mayor one day, and you just, oh, you guys don't want to see this?
Andy for mayor?
Andy for mayor. That's the funniest thing you've ever said. You could be mayor. I don't mean that. I meant like you would actually want to run for it. I don't think you would do that.
Me? I'd be kissing babies all the time.
But open mouth. That's
And
his
they all
promise.
slowly die.
He does open mouth kisses and babies.
The kiss of death.